Thomas, who will be leading them through a week of auditions, rehearsals, choreography, learning music. And so what they're going to do is put together a montage of scenes and songs that are the scenes and songs from Broadway and musical theater world that are those moments in plays and musicals where the sort of, maybe not the main character, but somebody who is a, sort of a supporting character, but they kind of steal the show, right? Sure. Drew Baker is someone who is famous for being a little scene stealer.
I think Adam Miller is too.
Yes.
Well, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yes, I may have done my
that whole improv bit that you did the last time you were in the studio. We're talking about the devil egg throwdown. Oh my gosh.
On and on.
That was hilarious.
It was excellent, extraordinary, and so extra.
You cracked me up.
Well, just one yolk after another.
I just don't want to have egg on my face, okay?
Yeah, well, here we go with all the yolks. I mean, come on.
Well, I'm just a shell of the man I used to be.
Yeah, but they're so appealing.
It's appealing.
Well, I don't want to chicken out on this.
No, Johnny.
Which came first when you think about it? I don't know. Anyway, we're back to scene stealers. That's how you steal a scene, right? You just take it and run with it.
That's right. You take it.
But I like to think of Drew Baker in The Drowsy Chaperone. She played the old widow lady, and she was so funny in that show and really walked away with a number of those scenes. But there's all these little scenes throughout musical theater where you have just and a lot of times it's a funny person, but not always.
Yeah.
There's a moment in Ragtime that the character that Norquana Reeves plays sings this hugely emotional, moving moment, and boy, does she ever walk away with that moment.
Yeah.
So it's not always something funny, but a lot of times it's funny. You think of characters like Olaf in Frozen. He's
yes, of course. Oh, I love that.
So if you don't necessarily, you're not the ingenue or the lead person, but you're one of those that you can really excel in one of those supporting character, really fun roles that you can sink your teeth into, like say Vlad and Anastasia or something like that. This is the camp for you. And
can you still sign up for it?
Oh yes, we do still have a few slots available, so we encourage you to go ahead and sign up. Okay. We can only take up to 30, but we do have some slots still available.
How do we sign up if we have a school-age child?
It's really easy to sign up, actually. You go to theatretus.com. And you can go to the education link that we have.
Oh,
there's a link to Project Broadway. And from there, we actually partner with Shelton State. They handle our academy registrations through their Elevate system. So you click on the button that says register here, and you fill it out in the Elevate system. And then we just send you a PayPal invoice that you can pay online with your credit card. It's really easy. Or you can do the whole thing over the phone. But just by calling us.
Can you just call
391? You can call us.
What is it? 391-2277.
Oh, he's got it memorized.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
391-2277. Sophie and Charles are up there waiting to take your call. And we actually have a new intern over the summer named Savannah Golden. Is that not the best name ever?
Yes.
She is a master's student in the theater management program at the University of Alabama, of which I am an alum. And Drew is also an alum of master's programs at UA's theater department. But anyway, they're all there waiting for your call and would love to help enroll your team for this wonderful intensive summer program.
Let's get your kids involved. It's a great way to have some fun this summer and learn at the same time. And Adam, also, you guys have announced the new season.
We have.
And boy, do you have some blockbusters.
Oh my goodness, it's such an exciting season. We launch in September with Clue, which was originally, as you remember, all of us remember in our childhood playing the Hasbro board game.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Adam. It sounds like too much fun to me.
Oh, it was so fun. And that then became a movie, and then the movie was adapted into a play. So this is going to be so fun. It's this whodunit, and it's really interesting because when you play the board game, you never question like who's Professor Plum or Mrs. White, or why do they have these sort of like code names? The play kind of gets into that, and it sets up a reason why somebody might be doing the murder. There's maybe some blackmail involved, so it adds some layers to what you're already used to, but uses all this very familiar friends and all the familiar the murder weapons. So you'll
Yeah.
hear about the pipe, the lead pipe, and the rope,
Rope.
and the gun, and all the things you're used to from the game put into this wonderful murder mystery. So that's going to launch our season in
Wait,
September.
how long do we have to wait for this?
Well, it is going to run kind of the last part of September through October 4th.
That's a long
And
time, though.
It is a long
Adam.
time to wait, but you can get your season tickets right now and go
Oh,
ahead and lock
get ready.
down Clue, but you're also going to
Okay.
lock down 3 other really important shows. So then in December, we're going to world premiere a brand new show that our brand new executive producer, Michael Walker, is working in conjunction with his partner, Josh Levine, his business partner, to write this story that is like a USO tour at the holiday time. And we're actually writing the show around Norquana Reeves, who I mentioned before. She's
Yes.
an employee at Shelton State, but she is an extraordinary singer,
Oh.
actor, performer. And so she's going to be like the front headliner of this USO band, and it's going to be all these holiday songs that you know and love, backed by a live jazz band on stage.
So this is an original.
This is original, yes. They are writing
Wow.
the script just for Tuscaloosa, and we're writing it in such a way that it can only be produced at Theatre Tuscaloosa, the way
Yeah.
that we're writing it. So this is
Sounds
going to be a
exciting.
Tuscaloosa original that may become a tradition in the future. If our audiences love it and gravitate to it and say, hey, we want this every year, that might be something that could
Yeah.
happen.
And then we're gonna get back to some of the other shows. We're
Okay.
gonna have to pay some bills right now.
Oh, we got to do that. We got to do
Yeah,
our
take-
business.
take-
Yeah, but Adam and Drew, we do have a public service announcement from the Bearfield College of Arts and
Yeah, one of
Sciences.
Those.
As we get older, one of the biggest questions we face is this: how can we continue living independently, safely, and confidently for as long as possible?
Yes, and it's something many Alabama families are thinking about right now, either for themselves, their parents, or their loved ones.
That's why we're proud to tell you about a valuable community service being offered through the Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama. Through the UA Capacity Clinic, Alabama residents can receive a free capacity assessment through the end of June.
That's right. And what capacity refers to is a person's ability to make informed decisions, manage everyday responsibilities, understand important information, and continue living independently as they age.
Okay, guys, these are no cost assessments, and they can help older adults and their families better understand challenges related to finances, medications, healthcare decisions, and even making their homes safer and more age-friendly.
That's right. And the clinic is operated by some very, very talented graduate students at the University of Alabama's clinical psychology program, and it provides a supportive professional environment for these important evaluations.
To learn more or schedule a free assessment before the end of June, visit psychologyclinic.ua.edu.
That's right. That's psychologyclinic.ua.edu.
Okay, this has been a message from the Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama, and as always, roll tide and roll
Roll Tide.
research. Heck yeah! So,
Lisa, I got a question. What's the fastest way to get out of the doghouse?
that's easy. Hudson Pool Fine Jewelers.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Well, because it works. I mean, a beautiful piece of jewelry says, "I'm sorry, and you're amazing."
Cool. 2 messages, 1 song.
Exactly. And their team will help you pick something perfect. No guesswork.
They'll even design something custom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's where they really shine.
So, whether you're celebrating or just trying to recover,
Hudson Pool has you covered.
that's right. So, visit our friends at Hudson Pool, 1111 Greensboro Avenue, beautiful downtown T-Town, or go to hudsonpool.com for the same great service.
Trust me, and you guys are going to thank us later. Let's go to break, and when we come back, more with Adam Miller and Drew Baker. You've been listening to The Noon Show on FM 100.1. Don't go away. We'll be here right back.
Welcome back to the noon show right here on FM 100.1. Miss Sunshine and I are on location, I think is the
That is
proper
correct.
term. We're sitting in the conference room at Town Square because we're testing something, and we're going to have to test it some more.
It looks like it, yeah.
But we're so happy everyone's listening, and thank you for your patience. And want to say especially shout out to, and a big old thank you hug to Drew Baker and Adam Miller, who are sitting here putting up with all this crazy stuff. And
I
we've
know,
been
they're the
listening
best.
a lot about what's going on at Theatre Tuscaloosa. We love them, but we also love Drew Baker and the Children's Theater.
Yeah, Tuscaloosa Children's Theater. What's going on out there, Drew?
Oh, we are buzzing at Tuscaloosa Children's Theater. And we actually have, we work a lot with Theatre Tuscaloosa with our camps and things like that. We actually also have a camp coming up Monday.
Oh,
Isn't that when your camp started?
It is, yes.
And it's called Dinosaurs Before Dark, and it's that page to stage where kids come in, audition, we cast it, we rehearse, and we have 2 performances on the following Saturday for parents and families. So it's just the whole experience. But this production is probably better suited for younger kids, whereas Theatre Tuscaloosa, their camp is geared more toward older kids. Let me just mention about 3 more camps, but I have to say there are several camps that I will not mention, but you can always go to our website, TuscaloosaChildren'sTheater.com, check out the camp page, get the information, and you can sign up.
yeah.
Everything online. Those other camps are, we do have our own professional intensive camp, but that's the week following
Okay.
next week, okay? And that's where we actually bring in some people that have performed in the professional area, and then they come and spread that professionalism all over our kids.
How what's
Like
the
fairy
age
dust.
group?
It's probably about the same as the
Okay.
camp that Theatre Tuscaloosa is having, but it is happening the week after
Okay.
that.
So you can do
So-
both.
Yeah, you can be professional and then even more professional at our camp,
Yeah.
and then head off to New
Nice.
York.
Amen.
Now another one for the young ones, and this is almost full, but I think there's still a couple of slots yet. Still a couple of slots left for all of these that
Okay.
I'm mentioning. Disney Dreamers.
Ooh.
I mean, it's about Disney and dreaming about Disney and being in Disney. So that's coming up a little bit later
Okay.
in July.
Mhm.
And then, do you like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
We have a
Who's that?
Swiftie. Listen to John. We have a Swiftie singing school
Oh,
camp.
my goodness.
Ooh.
I'm going to take that one. I
Everybody's
can't
gonna sign up.
wait. But so those are just a few because we are jam packed with our summer camp.
Y'all
Wow.
do so much.
But look, we have an exciting event that I don't know if I've mentioned before here on the show, and that is the Stardust Diner, which will be at the Diana Washington
Yeah, the Diana
Cultural
Washington
Arts
Center downtown.
Center,
Yeah.
July 30th, beginning at 6 o'clock. It is an event of wonderful food, wonderful drinks, entertainment, much like the Stardust Diner in New York City.
Okay.
So that's July 30th.
Is that a fundraiser?
It is a fundraiser.
Okay.
And
That's good
tickets
to know.
are $50. But you
Okay.
know what? If you also say, I think that's something I'd like to sponsor, well then we take that too.
And how does someone sponsor?
They go onto our website. Everything's on our website. We actually have a sponsor page there.
Okay.
And you just follow the prompts and do what it says to do.
Remind everybody what the website is.
It's TuscaloosaChildren'sTheater.com.
Okay.
And again, all of our camps are located at our TCT building, and that's 601 Energy Center Boulevard. All of our camps are there, and the Stardust Diner event is at the Dinah Washington Cultural Arts Center.
Wow. Don't they do a lot?
They do.
Yeah.
And then we jump into our next season. Mary Poppins we start off with, Seussical in the winter slot, and then for the season 2027, Peter Pan Jr.
And
Wow.
Ooh,
And
fun.
we have to ask the question because everybody's excited about the new Sabin Center, where the Children's Theater is going to have a world-class theater.
I used to think it was a dream. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a reality.
Yeah.
I've seen it with my own two eyes, and they're moving fast. And what I hear is the year 2027, and the theater will be fully packed. Seats, stage, everything will be right there when the building actually opens.
Isn't that exciting?
It is exciting.
It's going to be incredible, and we could do so many more smaller productions on that stage, but we will still always do our big performances at the historical Bama Theater.
Okay. So we're not going to forget the band.
We're not going to forget the Bama. We need that seat capacity,
That's good to know.
but we can add on smaller
Yeah.
productions.
So Mary Poppins will be the opening.
Yes, and
A
I
show
get
in
to
the
direct
fall.
that, and she's gonna fly, folks.
Oh.
She will fly.
Is this was at the Bama?
Yes.
Okay, and she's gonna fly.
And then Peter Pan in the spring of 2027, we're actually hiring a fly system for that. So Wendy and the brothers and Peter will all fly at the same time. That's why we call it a season of soaring.
Oh, I get it. Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Wow.
So we're popping, and our new executive, artistic director, Cole Cabanis, is just doing a fantastic job. And that's why we're so busy and so packed, and we're so happy.
Well, who came up with the idea that the characters should actually fly? Well, if it's Peter Pan, they've got to fly. Was that Cole or?
No,
No,
I
that
mean,
was
I've actually directed Mary Poppins before, and she's flown. And
Of course she flies.
actually-
That makes sense. I mean, this is what the script would call for.
Yeah,
I think.
yes, but we have to, the important thing is we have to do it safely.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out is kind of how you do it. But
Yeah. So
that's
we
okay.
flew.
We'll call it Magic and Fairy Dust.
What's now?
Magic and Fairy Dust.
Yes, what about it?
That's how the characters are going to be flying.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Even if it's Mary Poppins, it's some kind of magic and
Y'all
fairy
are
dust.
Absolutely.
importing fairy dust from somewhere.
That's right, but you know,
Magic dust.
because with Peter Pan, you're flying
Yeah.
4 people at the same time.
Oh
so,
my goodness.
yes, all different directions. It's just incredible.
Hope
Yeah,
the
so
air
it's
traffic controllers are. That's going to be fun.
The Bama may make us do that.
Luckily, as an audience member, I don't have to worry about the logistics. You
don't, and
All
you-
I do is sit back and relax.
Enjoy the magic.
And you don't worry.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about anyone getting hurt. So it's all safely done. So
Of course, or it wouldn't be done at all,
no,
right?
it wouldn't be done. You can just sit back and enjoy the show.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, and Drew and Adam, you know, you hear both Lisa and I talk about this, but you know, we're the theater capital of Alabama. There's no doubt. Maybe the South, because if you think about all the theatrical, cultural opportunities we have, you guys are kind of at the heart of it. But we have so much
Right.
wonderful theater, which just stimulates that cultural vibe that we enjoy in Tuscaloosa.
It's amazing.
So thank you for what you do.
Well,
Well, thank you.
you know, we love what we do, and I love the way Tuscaloosa Children's Theater works with Theatre Tuscaloosa, bringing those kids up the right way and then sending them off on their professional careers.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I love the way that works.
Yeah.
The relationship between the two theaters that
Yeah.
way.
And Lisa and I both, I mean, we are really, really blessed to be able to be part of y'all's family in a small way. We love you guys. I mean, you just don't understand how much we appreciate our theatrical community. And y'all are at the heart of it. And it's what makes our community so special.
Your support is amazing. I don't know how many times I saw y'all at performances of Arsenic and Old Lace. It's like, here's Lisa and Johnnie again. So we really feel the love.
We do.
And we love being here with you guys, watching everything, watching your own theatrical show.
Oh yeah,
Well-
y'all are real theatrical.
We want to encourage our
You are.
I'll take that as a compliment.
From us,
It
it is.
It is.
Absolutely, yeah.
folks, all our listeners, y'all get out there and let's support live theater. It's all over town. Let's support live music. Let's support all our cultural events. What makes us so special. I mean, Tuscaloosa is known as the cultural heart of Alabama.
Right. And, you know, as you're talking about that, I'm thinking about, of course, Theatre Tuscaloosa And the Tuscaloosa Children's Theater, you have that aspect, that relationship. You also got the Bama Theater,
Mhm.
that relationship, but also at the University of Alabama, the Department of Theater and Dance,
That's
because
right.
I know people from there will try out for shows
Yes,
there
they
at
do.
Theatre Tuscaloosa,
Absolutely.
and
And we get some.
You do too. Mhm.
Yes, and we get some instructors from the University of Alabama.
True.
So we all work together. The same with the Actors Charitable Theater.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love the way that all works. But guys, we have run ourselves completely out of time. Thank you so much,
Aw.
Adam and Drew, for
We
coming
love
back.
you guys.
We love you, and I know you will be back soon. Before we get out of here, I want
Absolutely.
to let everyone know who's coming on the show tomorrow. We have a couple representatives from the Alzheimer's Association. And just a quick reminder, don't forget to spay or neuter your furry friends and keep those tails wagging with up-to-date vaccinations. For Johnnie Aycock, I'm Lisa Jones, signing off for the Noon Show. But before we go, I'd like to wish everyone a splendiferous rest of their